Hello and welcome to another episode of Adventures in Mile Railroading. Today we'll be working on the Archistories Viaduct kit that we started last week. I'll concentrate on getting some of the skinning done of the core. I've already gotten about halfway through the arches. Here I'm going to show you what I did and finish up. Okay. Now I use Gorilla wood glue for this model, and all I'm going to do is just put it in this tray, and then just dab it on the arch, taking one of the sides here, work it in, glue it, get it glued in, get it lined up. And once it's dry, I'll come back and trim it down to size. So that's the plan. Let's get started. Okay. I'm using a disposable foam brush, 1 inch, and I'm going to start right around here and just spread the glue out as best I can. Try to get everything covered with a thin coat. Try to be a little as careful as I can be around the stuff I've already done. Okay, that should be enough. And we'll carefully line it up. Okay, grips pretty good, pretty fast. We work the air out, and that'll do. Now on to the next one. Just work your way across. Before you know it, you'll be done. Let it sit for about an hour. Come back and trim it. I'll show you how I do that. I'm going to go ahead and get the rest of these arches done. Talk to you in a bit. Okay, I'm back. I've got the other rest of the arches installed, and I'm ready to trim them down. I use a simple two-step process here. Okay. Step 1 is to do a rough cut using a pair of scissors. What I'm trying to accomplish here is to cut enough off so when I come back to trim it, I can take Nice hefty piece of steel here. I can actually see where it's lining up, and I'll have something to cut against and to hopefully protect my fingers as I do. That. And that's all there is to it. Now I'm going to go ahead, finish the rest of this, and then I'm going to put the start putting the sides on. It's going to be the same thing. Paint the sides with glue, attach the side flush with the top here up against the top edge, and then trim it just like I did it right now. Talk to you in a few. Okay, here's the bridge with the sides put on. Went pretty straightforward. My first thought was to line it with the butt it up against the overhang, but when I tested it, I found it worked better if I aligned the top of the arches. And that meant that in certain instances these slots didn't always line up, but I can fix that. Next few steps look like they're going to be the hardest. When I install A1, I'm probably going to have to cut that to size. Parts A, the A parts here are formers or supports for part A1. So they're going to help shape it, but when I shortened it right in between the these two A parts. So I'm going to have to figure out a way to get a bottom former on there. I'll probably take one, glue it to the surface here and cut it flush. Cut the little tab off, butt it up against the surface, glue it, and then take some scrap core material and build up a reinforcement for it, and up like this. Give it some strength. It'll be hidden once I trim A1 down and form that over. Get it formed over there and attached. It'll hide that. Parts O2 and O3 are going to be something similar to this. Give it a little depth, give it a little make it look like a foundation. They're going to just simply glue over the top. Help hide any imperfections in the cuts. They're going to probably need some slight trimming as the arches get thinner, or as the pillars get thinner as they get closer to the top, to the actual arch. I don't think the O1s here, which go inside, are going to be needing any trimming. They're just, the thickness of the pillar stays pretty constant. It's just that they get a little thinner from this when you look at it from the side. That'll do it for this video. Appreciate you sticking around and watching it, and I'll see you next time. If you're still watching this video, I greatly appreciate it. If you like this video, hit that thumbs up button. If you want to see more of my videos, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, Adventures in Model Railroading. To receive notifications when I upload new videos, please ring the bell. Please feel free to share, and as always, thank you for watching.